Dink down. 4 HP, wants to check CT. Simple's not going for it, but Masuta versus Simple, and it's good for the Na'Vi boys. Only ZywOo can possibly save them. Only ZywOo can deny the Intel Grand Slam. Na'Vi, a couple of bullets is all it takes, and there it is. Their domination is secured. And I think their reaction says it all. So much hard work pumped into this one. Intel Grand Slam in the bag.
Going over, and now you've got to go through the smoke if you want to use your smokes. One for Elige, and they deal with the 3-man stack, leaving it even. This is where that earlier tag to Sjuush in the round could really come back to haunt Heroic.
Yeah, they've got a nade, but it really won't change much at this point. You're hoping for headshots if you're on this CT side. They're going to go in a good place, but it's not a banana plant. Oh, it's done some serious damage to the unarmored Stewie. Forget what I said. This one does have consequences unless Stewie never matters, unless Naf was set up to win the round all along. They don't know how close Sjuush has got. Stewie going to take that contact, not needed. Naf jumps over Coffin and takes a double. Does not wait for the tap. That's very scary. Yeah, Liquid just take a deep breath and move back to that A site. They know that, yeah, Heroic got that info, so why lean into that any more than we have to? Now, Heroic one step ahead. Refresh has rotated back. It is that game of whack-a-mole. Which site will you hit? Liquid. Oh, that flash does get blocked. They turn in time. It could be a problem, though. Everyone looking the wrong way. Deegs coming out, and these are much better than the Julies. Katie and Tess's both on the board. There's another from Refresh, and Stewie needs to clutch out of nowhere. Not allowed by Cadian and his merry men as Heroic steal away the force. It's almost to be expected.
You're very, very paranoid about a B hit coming your way. And honestly, with the utility Team Liquid have, B hit's kind of the only thing available to them here. They don't really have enough to clear out any of these positions over at the A bomb site. But 3 smokes at B, well, one of those in CT, one of those over at Coffins. And suddenly you're on your way to a take. They're boosting Fallen up and over for the CT peak. Refresh was playing that pixel angle, and he finds one through the smoke, but now they're going to go. Tess says, been low on HP since the start of the round, but that's not stopped him, that's not slowed him down. Naf will get his revenge, and is now thrown into a 1v2 clutch.
It's a very open pond. He can't go back to Bernardo. He can't go anywhere. Nade thrown over the top, and a bit of spam to slow him down means Naf can go nowhere.
But all that's going to do is let these A players know, yeah, they're coming your way, but Sjuush wins his fight in Apps, and Refresh with the mow down does get caught switching. 15 seconds, 1 man still to get past, but you don't know that if you're Liquid. They gotta find this pit player in Sjuush. The bomb dead, it's a short plant. And so Sjuush is there to lock it in.
Yeah, even with the mistake of switching weapons early when you could have gotten flashes over the top of A, they're going to burst onto this bomb site. This is more like it. This is what we saw from Liquid in the group, hopping into the site for Stewie. Still going to be dead. There's no trade yet. That smoke is a problem. Fallen flies through the grenades. Continue to make mincemeat of Team Liquid. Naf, 1v4, and inside of the pit sits Sjuush. He knows, but which side, he wonders. Oh, Tessa. A stoppable force meets an unmovable object. And Heroic holds strong yet again. Even in Apps trade, we haven't seen much Apps play in this game at all. Cadian goes down, but the orb is already retrieved, and Fallen, as the smoke blooms, gets his head removed. This is as good as done. 4 on 2, Elige legged as well. And Liquid just begging for mercy.
Yeah, begging for anything, man. Elige, nice little bait play to get that push out of Refresh. He's selling this A play hard, but it's not the fake, it is the commitment. Grim, do not go through middle, and he will route back through the apartment. Down can still hit this timing. He can still get fast and loose with the timings. Out through the short side, Elige. Oh, he's seen him. Dead on the jump. Grim will trade it. It's a 1v1, a chance at 3 rounds for Team Liquid. Not where they wanted to be. Tess's has so many angles to check. Grim misses that timing on the swing. Oh, and not the second time around, so it's 3-12. You're really clutching at straws to get whatever you can if you're Team Liquid. Heroic is storming ahead. They can split this B site though, and Liquid know that, so they try to re-aggress in middle, but with Cadian and Refresh both getting kills, this might actually entice you back the other way. You lose Refresh in middle, and I think this is where you now really hit the go button on the B play. Stuart 2K back at the bomb site, but look at the time, 40 seconds on it, and he's got to try and keep this alive for Team Liquid. Ooh, they're pressuring him all right, and Cadian's going to delete him. Bomb plant now in. These guys could deny it, but they're very respectful on the peak. They catch Cadian on the jump back. And so now, one of the most winnable rounds you've had, a 2-on-1. Stavn, the guy to try and get past. They're on the bomb, they tap it, they bait the peak, and they lock in the kill. It's a pistol round for Team Liquid to find them a fourth. Is to be the guy going 1-for-1. I need to be up in the site and holding the line. They drop on in. They're trying to overwhelm Grim in the pit, and they will trade him out. Elige has come through the moto smoke, getting ahead of it and lining up. 1.5 for short. Fallen is low. The wallbang could finish him. He's hidden. Here's this mid flank coming in. You're on a timer here if you're heroic, and time is quickly running out. Stavn, he sees a barrel, but he's got to engineer a way to get this kill and then embark on the 1-on-2. Has dealt with Fallen. He's got the bomb down in the pit, and only 20 seconds to cross into this bomb site. Liquid are looking to face him, and that might be their downfall. Luckily enough, Naf swings out with the trade. These aren't comfortable rounds, but they are still tallying up.
Doesn't know about the double setup though. Cadian's got the long peek. Elige dead first, Fallen falls, and Grim has to trade, but it comes at a cost. He's now all that stands between heroic and the A site.
Yeah, his B teammates can't rotate either. No matter how much Grim wants help, he is in this one alone. They secure the B kill, and Grim's just trying to buy time. Anything he can do to enable these rotations is good. The fact they haven't cleared him out yet is big for Team Liquid. Eventually, Cadian's going to try and shush up in the site. They're getting wrapped on from every position, and they've still got this Pitman to worry about. Cadian with one, but he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, and Shush is tagged up, finished off by Naf. They don't have a kit. It's going to be close. Oh no, Naf grabs one. We're good. 9 on the board for Team Liquid. If you're a Liquid fan, if these 2B players fall without getting anything done, it's a save, so they need to hold the line. And oh my god, hold it, they shall! Naf mows them down, 4 in the round for him. And now 11 for Team Liquid. They are believing.
This is unbelievable. This entire series has been a roller coaster. You never quite know who's going to steal the round.
Liquid look done. They look done, man, at 12-3. And Heroic were never expecting this. They were laughing at 12-3, thinking, well, smokes go in. Stewie, does he want to fight? Does he want to go? Flash through, but it's not going to blind his first man in. Tess says, deals with him. And now you're a man down. 3 on 4.
Oh, that's crazy. They go through the smoke. Elige was not ready for that. And Liquid, they've given it up. 4 on 4s. Well, how about 4 on 1s? Refreshes luck, kills Grim for a change. And it's all on Fallen. Just holding exits, just trying to keep this orb going into the next. I was going to say, Liquid have been saving in 4 on 4 as well. They probably wanted to save, but weren't given the choice, weren't given the option in this round. Fallen may as well throw himself in. He's got players in front and behind, and Stavn will find that final kill. Getting an ult for Cadian as well. That's something that we've not had the luxury of.
They might have to go through that. If they're waiting for it to fade, this is like final 10-second push. Here comes all the util. Elige has just left middle, so now he's been called back. Right now, only 2 players in this A-bomb site. Fallen can't get out of there alive. Elige waiting in the library smoke. He's going through. Elige mows them down. He's trying to save NA. He's trying to save the day. And Grim from pit locks it in. 15 for Team Liquid. A misread, but the adjustment is immediate.
Liquid already stacked to the 9s, holding strong.
Yeah, Fallen flashed off, drops Somali, and Stewie here with the opener. They're trying to chase Fallen down, but Stewie's got his back. It's the beginning of the end, and it's all the AWPs. Cadian burnt out, can't find a thing. Stewie and Fallen making it happen, making Team Liquid be that semi-finalist. Refresh, as good as he's been, as much as he's given us, this is a Team Liquid victory, teed up. He's on for a third. Now Fly dead as well. Refresh, how are you making this happen? Grim, the pit hero, the guy who's done deep throughout this entire series to save that A-bomb site, has now got to come in clutch at B. Refresh on for the ace in a 1-on-5 clutch. He's looking to keep his legacy in check. This never should have happened. It should have never been this close. Grim, his heart's racing, his heart's beating, but Refresh can't find him. It's a guessing game. Stick on the bomb. Grim doesn't swing, he thinks it's a fake. Refresh, 5, and we're going to overtime.
slowing them down.
Stewie dead on
dear.
the swing. And just like that, B is open for business again.
It's a freebie. Liquid have been locked out of these rounds. Nav has to multi-kill. He's flashed through. He will die. Liquid, if this was Reg, they would be saving before that even came in. Well, now you've got to give it everything. Last round of the half, and it's going to be flawless for Heroic unless Liquid have something incredulous up their sleeve. Molly is good to keep Sjuush back and low, but Liquid need more than that. They're even being flanked by Refresh, the man that put the knife in the back, the MVP. And he's here to end it all. There's one. Now they know the back is open. Elige all the stand, and he's clearing dead angles. It's clean. It's 3 for Heroic, and it's match point. This is for all the marbles. This is for the entire series. This round, this execute.
Yeah, here comes the push. They do deal with Stavn. Cadian's the guy to try and get past. He doesn't want to let them in, but he doesn't have much of a say in the matter. With this B site falling, Heroic down a man in the retake, but that's not stopped them before. They still likely want to give this one a go. They still want to throw whatever they can into this B bomb site. That Molly is really going to make things awkward for Stu. Luckily enough, they let him get out. Here's the push through CT. Stewie and Elige trade it back, and so Team Liquid, they stay afloat for now. Yeah, in a wild way, that Molly forcing Stavn forward is everything for Heroic. It got them the info that Banana was clear, and so you're calling for an early 4-man setup at this A bomb site. Liquid are walking into the stack. They don't survive the first encounter. 2 men down now. Liquid trying their best to hang on, but their best might not be good enough. Stewie burning alive, and it's all eyes on Fallen. 1 on 3. The bomb out on short. He can't find a thing. He's trapped in a prison of Heroic's making. Trapped in a prison of the mind, and it's Heroic.